What's going on, everybody? We are in an amazing fireside chat with my man here, Illa Orbis, fellow Clone X. Everybody know that I'm a big Clone X fan. Had to invite the other Clone X fam here too. And then also, you might have known earlier on day one, we had Ben and Genesis, or Magix, I should say, also too. So there's definitely a lot of Clone X love here at NFTCON.
Yeah.
um, Also, you might have seen through like the videos, the music videos played throughout NFTCon. Those sick videos. It's all from Illa Orbis, and today we have a little nice fireside chat about his background and a little bit learn more about what you're up to. But first, I want to say welcome to NFTCon.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to kind of just talk and have a chat with you.
Yeah, definitely. So, I've seen like all your work and what you've done too. I mean, I've seen you create music videos. They're all animated. You've done stuff with like commercials, different artists as well too, and even produce music. But yeah, you want to kind of give a quick intro about yourself and what you're up to. It seems like, yeah, you kind of putting a lot of different hats and you've just been a beast at it as well too.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to like 3D animation, I actually just picked that up this year. I've always been in love with anime and just animation in general. And time after time, I would always reach out to different animators and just like see if they'd be down to collab. And now that I actually picked up the skill, I can just cut that out and just do it all myself. So kind of just been trying to kind of materialize my kind of vision for the songs and kind of create these little concepts, whether there's metaphoric or just like a little story to it. But yeah, I'm a music producer, sound designer, artist based in Los Angeles. Been doing music for about 10 plus years now. Yeah, I've been working with like different artists. Most recent artists I've been working with are Frank Have Mercy, Don Richard. Uh, yeah, man, and some previous clients for like music that I've done for commercials and ads and stuff. One of the biggest clients I've worked with was Karl Lagerfeld. I was able to do his 2017 fall winter campaign, which was crazy. Like working with like an audio visual team on their end and kind of just going back and forth. But just kind of transitioning from Web 2 to Web 3 has been just all experimental and just it's been quite the journey.
Yeah, I guess, and that's what's really cool. We've seen with both like NFTs and also to the growing movement from Web 2 and Web 3. I guess when did you kind of discover Web 3 crypto NFTs, and when did you first get into it?
Man, I would say 2017 is when I got into crypto. Crypto was kind of the gateway into NFTs. Um, NFTs I've been involved in since I'll say July, August of last year.
Okay,
And
yeah,
yeah, I was kind of like, I mean, coming from the crypto side, I was a little skeptical at first.
same. It's like
You
what
know
these
how,
JPEGs are doing, right?
yeah, it's like what's JPEGs, But I was skeptical, and then kind of just seeing just the opportunities and just the communities and just seeing the just like what was thriving in that ecosystem was just so kind of jarring and just like inclusive and just it just kind of piqued my interest to like just see what's going on. So I opened that door, walked right in, and I haven't left that since. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also now you're starting to, like you said, get a little more creative now, and especially with like all the NFTs and stuff that even with Clone X has been giving everybody a lot of creative platforms, from the Space Pods, ton of creators out there,
Yeah.
to upcoming meta fashion that's coming up as well,
Right.
and stuff that you can even hang on the walls too. I mean, I definitely like I got some of your pieces as well from the music videos. Put it in the pods,
Fire, fire.
collecting it.
Yeah.
uh, which is dope. I was joking around. I don't even have like these pieces like in my house. My house is, my apartment is all empty compared to like
Yeah.
what I spent decking out my pods.
Seriously. Yeah.
But it's super cool, and it's cool to see kind of how the NFTs and even just like the marketplaces is starting to create new opportunities and experiences from you for you or creatives in general to be able to experiment and try different things out. And yeah, I
100%.
guess like how's your like NFT experience been so far? Like, did you when you first started to think about like wanting to mint NFTs? I mean, the first one I saw from you, anyways, was like the music videos that you created. But was it your initial idea to play around with that, or was it like looking at like trying to create more just static images, or some of the more like static PFPs and NFTs out there?
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think of ways to like kind of expand my creativity into all outlets, that have been provided to us. But I think just the fact that CloneX have been able to, provide this huge creative platform and kind of pave the way for people who maybe didn't have a way to, market themselves or, showcase their art or their artistry in previous platforms, like say Instagram or just like any other social media platform, right? Uh, I think us being able to have the IP to the clones and turn it into a brand and kind of just do what we want with it it's been like such a motivating like it's been just very motivating to like try to figure out ways and to market yourself, I guess, as an artist, designer, fashion designer, videographer, just anything in the creative field. So I think everything's just been like real experimental. I mean, I'm still figuring it out as I go, but I think allowing people to have an in on your journey is like very, very important, especially in like this community and ecosystem where there's a lot of transparency and it feels like I know you or I know any other clone member. It's like we're all homies,
Yeah, all CloneX fam.
Yeah, it's all CloneX fam.
Awesome. Yeah, and I think that's like another follow-up question I wanted to ask you too. I know that you're experimenting. You got two different clones, and it's still a new topic that we as like the NFT and clone holders, or even other PFPs out there, right? Like there's the idea of getting like commercial rights, and people are still trying to play around with those different things. And I'd love to hear kind of your approach to that. I saw that are you having like two different clones have two different genres of music, and then just having different styles to it and personalities? Is your goal like what you're experimenting is just like have different different stories behind it, or a different personality and brand behind those clones as well too? Love to hear your thought process behind with the two different clones that you're working with.
Yeah, definitely. So like prior to NFTs and clones, I've been working with different artists, trying to market myself as a producer, and it's hard to kind of do that when you are very you kind of dip your toes into like every genre. I love electronic music, I love R&B, hip hop, rap, but it's kind of like you feel boxed in when you try to present yourself in like Web 2 and like trying to have a rollout for a project and stuff like that. Now with the clones, like now I got a robot clone. She's digital, she's a beauty. I love her so much. And now like what I'm trying to do with her is like showcase the electronic side of my sound and kind of push that narrative where it's like, here's the digital electronic more futuristic version of my sound, whereas the demon clone, he's more of an organic, very, very spacey. I like to say he's an intergalactic, demon, and kind of still have, tie in that electronic side, but still very much like my sound, But I think just being able to have two personalities without having to mesh the two and just kind of showcase them in their own world is like super, super important for me. Yeah, my man. That's my man right there.
Yeah, I want to showcase both just to get visuals for everybody to see.
Yes,
You have the demon clone, super sick.
Galactic demon.
Yeah, and then we got robot clone. What's do you have names for each of them too, or just like right now you're still
Yeah,
figuring that out?
still figuring it out.
Yeah,
Right now I'm just kind of going with their I like to
looks.
say their DNA, their numbers. But yeah, I think they both have like an aesthetic and their own vibe and personalities to them. So I was very careful with like, at least for the robot girl, because I didn't mint her. I actually picked her up. The
Mm-hmm.
Demon Clone I minted and revealed it, and I felt like it's right. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh shit, like this is exactly like the vibe.
Nice, nice, and yeah, it seems like so. You also just created two different videos for each of the personalities.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a new one. It's just I didn't see this one yet. I
Oh,
need to catch up. Yeah.
oh no.
Oh yeah. This is from the Monolith Quest. Dope, dope. And then also too, you created a one-on-one, right? Another video that I saw somebody else picked up as well too. I think Clone picked that up.
Yeah. That's actually the prelude to the upcoming NFT collection that I'm going to be putting out.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So what's the NFT collection that you're putting together?
Yeah, so it's very experimental. I'm pretty much merging the two worlds together, the robot and which is the electronic side of me, and the Demon Clone, which is the more hip hop rap organic side, and pretty much creating this audio visual project based around our energy. I'll just keep it at that. I don't want to explain too
All
much.
right, yeah.
But we are just balls of energy, just kind of roaming around this earth, this plane, and I just wanted to tap into each point of energy that we have in us, and kind of create a soundtrack for that, using the electronic and organic kind of sounds and textures, and try to put all that together. Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll definitely have to keep up with you on your future drop with that as well. So definitely
Yeah.
follow Orbis on Twitter too. Hit that notification as well too. I know
Yeah.
I have. That's why it's like I can't miss picking up one of the videos. So you got notification squad going on.
Right.
Yeah. It's always dope seeing all that stuff too. And yeah, I guess outside of CloneX, I guess are you collecting anything else? Anything that's been catching your eye from within the community, other NFTs, or even other artists that you've been kind of keeping track of as well too?
Man, honestly, I've been so like just in deep in the Clone X.
Same.
Listen, bro, like I've been spending most of my money on like pod skins and like like just things that the Clone X community has been like releasing. Today I just bought those Pepe slides that
oh yeah, I saw that.
you saw those, yeah. I had to grab those. I think just showing support for the community is just like kind of my MO right now. As far as other projects, I guess if the Monolith counts as another project,
I think it is. They already said it's going to be a whole other system, and
yeah.
People keep saying, "Oh yeah, Justin, you need to diversify," and I was like, "Yeah, I diversify. I got pods, I got pods, I got Clonexes, I got some Stapleverse, we got some Genesis, and like we're full stack diversified in the artifact system."
Yeah.
As well, because we've already seen what's going on with apes and everything too, but clones are just like what, 3 months, barely 3 months old, 3-4 months old as well too.
Honestly,
so
it's beautiful seeing. It's beautiful seeing what's going on with Yuga Labs, and just everything that's happening in their ecosystem. Like it's inspiring, and it's like, okay, like it's kind of opening up my mind to the possibilities of what could happen with our community, and like how different communities can merge. And honestly, I feel like the future does mean like everything's going to be interconnected some way, but
yeah. And also too, it's like I think we're going into a direction where the Artifact and CloneX and the whole team, they come up with ideas, but they're giving you kind of a base template to then really create around, which what you're doing as well. And do you foresee like once things start getting to like the fashion stuff as well too, that you're going to mess around with some of those 3D, you're messing with some 3D modeling already too?
Yeah, man. I actually haven't even really tapped into the 3D modeling as much as I have with the animation.
Oh, okay, got it.
Animating is like a whole different thing from like sculpting, but
yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely going to be tapping into that. I got some ideas, man. I don't want to like,
Don't
leak out the
try to
ideas.
see some alpha from you, but we'll get it. We'll get it to do another follow-up video.
Yeah.
That's really cool though. Yeah, because this, there's gonna be furniture, fashion, all this really cool stuff, and I can't wait to see like what what the
exciting.
pod creators have done, and other things too, like like the videos and music and other art pieces that you're creating for that as well,
Yeah.
and also future collaborations too
Exactly.
with
That's it.
everything else. Um, and then also too, I know that you're like deep into like crypto before you got into NFTs as well too. Have you kind of looked into like anything in like the DeFi side or DAOs or anything like that kind of stand out to you? And do you see like that playing a role with from your side as well? From like, I know so some artists are creating their own DAOs as well too, some other collectives as well. I'm not sure if you had any thoughts on that.
Yeah. As far as like the DeFi and just like the crypto projects, my main bag is Luxo. I've been following them for like over a year now, and it's been it's pretty interesting what they got going on. They actually just started their test net. So Luxo, I'm a fan of Aave, uh, Harmony. Um, yeah, I honestly, like, I actually was like so deep in crypto, but when clones came out, like I literally sold all my crypto to get that
Dude.
second buy. So I was like,
Almost the same, almost same thing here.
it's just like I love
I
crypto.
shifted and
Yeah, I mean, I sold at a crazy loss, because like crypto is in bear at the moment, and I actually I took a huge L, but the clones actually brought that right back up tenfold. So I'm not even mad about that. But nah, I'm still very interested in kind of dipping my toes into like what's going on in the crypto side, but I'm heavily invested in crypto NFTs right now. I mean, with the artists and the DAOs that they're creating, uh, man, I love it. I love seeing artists kind of create their communities and having that one to one interaction, in real time, and it's kind of making this like, I don't know. It's just changing the way artists interact with fans and just people in general. Um, I'm haven't decided about. I haven't. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a Discord anytime soon. I think I just want to create this community and just share my art with the world for now until I kind of get things a little bit more in stone. I think I know what vibe and aesthetic I got going on. I've been doing that prior to clones and prior to crypto, but I think everything's kind of just going to become like full circle once things kind of just like sync up.
that's awesome. Yeah, and I think that's exactly what we need is just bringing your Web 2 talents and what you've done in the real world of music,
Mm.
arts, and creatives and stuff, and then applying that and leveling up what's been going on in space. So we're going beyond just like the static JPEGs and
Yeah,
some of the
exactly.
other things out there, right? Like it's super cool what you're doing
Thank
and how you're kind of like leveling up the field and contributing it to the community too. And it's exactly what you said. I think that what the Web 3 thinking is it's kind of a collaborative interaction and growth together where we're all potentially, not potentially, we are all winning together.
No, we are. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're all going to make it together, seriously.
Yeah, no, yeah.
um, and yeah, and that's kind of like what we're all about and what we're up to. So awesome. Yeah, I think we're hitting kind of like near the end of the talk here, but yeah, it's been super cool kind of hearing your story too. We'll definitely catch up. We'll have to get you back on again once you get closer to launching more further projects, and we'll always
Yeah.
be on the lookout. What's the best for people to keep up with you? Twitter, check out your OpenSea. Kind of like where's the best way to people get in touch and subscribe to you?
Man, I used to say, yeah, follow me on Instagram, but I kind of left that alone. I'm more on Twitter and OpenSea now.
Crypto Twitter, yeah.
Yeah. Twitter, OpenSea, Illa Orbis. You can just look that up, ILAORBIS. On Instagram, if you do want to follow me there, it's From the Cosmos. I keep everything synced up, or at least try to my best ability. But yeah, that's me.
Yep.
The
Give
demon,
him a follow.
intergalactic demon.
Yep. Awesome, man. Well, thanks again, Illa, and we'll definitely have to do another follow up and catch up with you again soon. And thanks again for hopping on NFTCon.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the opportunity, bro. Yeah.